What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including a backstage altercation at Raw, the real reason Carlito didn't return last week, a former WWE superstar passes away, Warner Brothers Discovery working to extend AEW deal, Drew McIntyre set to appear in an upcoming film with Dave Bautista, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Also check out our new channel, Wrestlelamia Shorts. Now let's hit the intro and get straight into our first story. Our first story looks at a backstage altercation at Raw. There seemed to be a backstage altercation at the 10th July Raw that reportedly involved the main event between Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn and Seth Rollins and the Judgment Day. Turns out things were blown a little bit out of proportion. PW Insider is reporting a WWE source who contacted PWInsider.com shortly after we broke the news of the Raw segment that took place following the main event stated it was simply a difference of opinion that ended up exacerbated by last-minute changes made to the main event plans. Furthermore, the same source stated that almost to the second ring entrances were happening, there was a reworking of plans, and when things didn't go smoothly in the ring, it exacerbated the issues. They felt that the changes may have led to the domino effect of things not being as smooth as it would have been otherwise inside the ring. Now thankfully this doesn't sound like the backstage drama AEW has become famous for. What do you guys think of this? Let us know in the comments down below. Next up, the real reason why Carlito didn't debut last week. Now what happened to Carlito's rumored return to WWE at the 7th July SmackDown held at Madison Square Garden? Despite numerous reports that WWE wanted Carlito to debut there, the man who spits in the face of people who don't want to be cool was nowhere to be found. Was it fake news? Well, not exactly. PW Insider reports that WWE decided to hold off on Carlito's return as he's expected to perform on the Blue brand due to the big segment involving the Bloodline, and that Carlito's magic moment would have been lost in the wake of the Bloodline. It's also being reported that the second-gen superstar was spotted in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the site of the WWE's medical headquarters. There have been rumors about WWE bringing Carlito back throughout the years, but the Puerto Rican fans at Backlash gave him such a strong ovation that this reportedly increased the WWE's interest in signing him. There's no word on whether Carlito will join the Latino World Order or branch out on his own. We think a run with the US title would be awesome. Next up, an AEW Original Gone from the company. As bad news for fans of AEW Original Brian Pillman Jr., as PW Insider's Mike Johnson is reporting, Brian Pillman Jr.'s AEW deal has expired. PWInsider.com has confirmed with sources. We're told currently the deal will not be renewed and the second generation star 29 has exited the company. This is unfortunate as Pillman's Varsity Blondes tag team partner Griff Garrison was reportedly close to returning from injury. However, fans may take comfort in this aspect of PW Insider's report that stated AEW would be open to a return down the road. A similar situation occurred when AEW didn't renew Stu Grayson's contract, only for the Dark Order member to return. Next up, WWE is selling more merch than it did in the Attitude Era. WWE is doing well right now, including ticket sales, TV ratings, and merchandise. Meltzer recently reported on the Wrestling Observer Radio that merchandise has never been higher ever, not in the Attitude Era, not in the Hulk Hogan era, never as high as it is now. Roman is the catalyst. Cody Rhodes is doing great on no doubt about it. Roman, he's been great since he went heel and it's been building and everything like that, but even when you look back 6 months ago, it's gone way up since 6 months ago. Meltzer also reported on the WWE's overall popularity, saying attendance is way up. It's been big on cable. Even in the Attitude Era, when it was big on cable, it wasn't beating the top network shows, it wasn't even close. There's little doubt that WWE hasn't been this popular in some time, and it'll be interesting to see how the programs perform when football returns. The merch sales are great news for the WWE superstars, as merchandising can be a significant supplement to their wrestling paychecks. Next up, sad news as a former WWE star passes away. A former WWE superstar Mike Halleck, best remembered for his WWF run as a half-bull, half-man Mantar, has reportedly passed away at the age of 55. Ringside News reported the news of Halleck's death was announced by Eric Sims of ESS Promotions. Sims posted the following to Facebook. I'm sad to report that Mike Halleck, who played the character Mantar, has passed away. Thoughts and prayers go out to his family. We had Mike booked for the 90s Wrestling Con September 30th and a full weekend of bookings that weekend. Rest in peace, Mantor. Mike Halleck worked in other promotions during the 90s and later competed on the indie circuit. We send our heartfelt condolences to Mr. Halleck's friends, fans, and family. Next up, Warner Bros. Discovery working to extend AEW deal? A Fightful Select reports that AEW and Warner Bros. Discovery are working to sign an extension on their existing contract. Fightful can confirm via Warner Bros. Discovery sources that AEW has long been involved in television rights extension talks. Those we've spoken to said that the conversations have been ongoing for months and they personally believe an announcement could be made this summer or fall of a deal reached. According to the Patreon account, WBD values AEW's willingness to move its shows around due to preemptions for sports programming and other shows. These preemptions are likely to be particularly problematic for Collision as it airs on Saturday nights, a big sports night. Nevertheless, rumor has it that WBD understands the effects of these preemptions and has a clear idea of what it expects from AEW in terms of ratings. That being said, WBD wouldn't be negotiating a new deal with AEW if it wasn't happy. While the show's ratings aren't WWE level, Dynamite is consistently one of the top rated shows on cable on Wednesdays. One of the most intriguing aspects of the Fightful story is that WBD is interested in AEW's All-In event. Does this mean that it would air on TV? If the deal does go through, Fightful reports it will be lucrative. The WBD source did confirm what we've heard in the past, that the deal would be a huge money increase for AEW by the way things are looking now. An increase in rights money would just be what AEW is looking for. As incredible as it might sound, no one outside AEW knows whether the company has posted a profit since the wrestling promotion is a privately held company. Not only would an increase in TV money help AEW financially, but it could give the company more money to keep existing talent and possibly even sign new talent. Another interesting aspect of the story is WWE's incredible surge in popularity and whether WBD feels that AEW could piggyback on the WWE's current success. Although AEW's ticket sales for live events have been hit and miss, other than special ones such as the recent Forbidden Door and the upcoming All In, they may feel AEW's ratings and more importantly the demos it draws are strong enough that other cable stations or streaming services will be interested in it when the current deal ends. Next up, Dirty Dom challenging for the championship on NXT. It looks like the Judgment Day's visit to NXT reaps some potential benefits as Dirty Dominic Mysterio will face North American champion Wesley on 18th July's episode of the Black and Gold brand. Dirty Dom said he wanted a title shot, citing Lee's open challenge for the title, only to land that Lee dropped that a while back. However, the champion still offered him a match. There's already online chatter that Dominic could win his first singles title, however, a Mysterio win raises the question of whether this would be a good thing or not for NXT. While the WWE is clearly working to elevate NXT's ratings and upgrade it to a third brand, there's also the related whether NXT's regular stars will be eclipsed by the presence of main roster stars. While this gives underutilized talents like Mustafa Ali, Baron Corbin, Humberto Carrillo and Angel Garza more TV time, it eats up time for other stars. As we discussed in our Triple H's bloated roster video, the WWE may reach a point where it's starting to have to release talent, which probably won't happen until the Endeavor merger goes through, send them to NXT Europe, which won't be launching this year, or just start another TV show. And finally, Drew McIntyre is set to appear in an upcoming action film with Dave Bautista. And last but not least, it looks like Drew McIntyre is the latest superstar to land a role in Hollywood. Mike Johnson of PW Insider reports the Scottish Warrior will miss this week's Raw in order to shoot an appearance in the upcoming action comedy Killer's Game, which stars Dave Bautista and Ice Cube. The film follows veteran assassin Joe Flood, aka Batista, who is diagnosed with a life-threatening illness and authorizes a kill on himself to avoid the pain that is destined to follow. After ordering the kill, he finds out that he was misdiagnosed and must then fend off the army and former colleagues trying to kill him. Are you guys interested in a movie like this? Let us know in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.